Welcome back to Astro Tina. This is your April 2025 Vedic horoscope for your ascendant sign. A month of karmic shifts and divine realignment. April unfolds as a powerful transitional period, influenced by significant planetary movements that shape your destiny. As the sun transits from Pisces to Aries on April 13th, we experience the energy of Mesh Sankranti, marking a shift towards bold action and new beginnings. The fire of Aries fuels ambition, while the lingering Mercury retrograde in Pisces, which is till mid-month, demands patience and introspection before initiating any major changes. So a major highlight is the lunar eclipse in Libra, which signifies the matters of karmic balance, relationships, and dharma. This is a time for inner clarification and closure, recalibrating in personal and professional bonds. Venus in Pisces, its exalted sign, blesses romantic and financial matters, while Jupiter's steady persistence in Taurus reminds us that slow, deliberate growth yields the best results. Now, with Mars in Gemini, igniting intellectual debates and strategic action, and Rahu Ketu continuing their transit in Pisces and Virgo. So this month is a blend of karmic lessons, steady insights, and the need for patience and rapid shifts. So expect breakthroughs, but only if you're aligning your efforts with divine timing. So now let's look at each sign individually. Aries, this is your April forecast for 2025. So the beginning of the month starts on a beautiful note. April 1st and 2nd, you're starting off with your money days. These are days that you really could really manifest the things that you want to in your finances. This is a great time for you to actually visualize the financial security that you've always been dreaming of. This is where the money flow is actually coming in very nicely and very easily for you. Moving on to the 3rd and 4th, again, great energy for you, very positive. This is a great time to do some local trip traveling, whether it's for leisure, whether it's for work. You'll definitely enjoy your time doing local trip traveling, doing hobbies at this time. The 5th, 6th, and 7th. This is a great time for you to spend at home with your family because the home environment is really loving, it's supportive, it's really nurturing. And you'll see that this is also a good month for you to do any planning as far as home, shifting home, moving home, anything to do with real estate. It's a good month for that. You should see good results for you as far as anything to do with real estate. Now, moving forward to the 8th and 9th, this is where your energies are very focused. This is where, if you are a student, great days for you because this is a time where you'll actually be able to absorb the information that you're taking in and really get to the point of what you're reading, really concentrate. If you are someone who teaches, you can really articulate your ideas and they will really get through to your students. A great time for you to learn something new. Moving on to the 10th, 11th, and 12th. These are not your best days. These are days where your energies are low. Your health may not be at its best. You could be stressed. You could you have debt on your mind. And also because the energies here are irritated, the energies within you are not at its best. And the energies around you are also not supportive. So you'll find on these days, it's more likely that you'll get into a dispute with someone. Now, if you are someone who is dealing with some court issues, these are not the favorable days for you. So if you can, maybe change your days if possible, because the results on these days are not in your favor. Now, moving on to the 13th and 14th of April, these are great days for you. Now, if you're married, these are great honey days for you. If you're in business, you should see good sales on these days. You should see good communication with your business partner, with your colleagues, with your clients. you should see your sales improve on these days. Now, moving on to the 15th, 16th, and 17th. Now, these are days that the energies are really not in your favor. These are where you could have joint finance type issues with your spouse, with your in-laws, with your business partner. And also, it's a stressful time. These 3 days it's a very stressed energy. So what I would say is lay low on these days and let this energy pass. It also could do with finances as well. It is looking at your second house. Now, moving on to the 18th and 19th. Here, your energies have improved. You're feeling better, and you're in a lighter mood here. You'll also find that your energies with your father are very much in sync on these days. So if you need to have a chat with him, if you need to sit down and maybe go out with him, these are great days for you to build your bond with your father. Now, moving on to the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. These are days you really want to focus on your work. So now it's time for you to get to work, present yourself well at work, okay? Present your skills at work because they'll get noticed. This is where you get the recognition at work that you deserve for the work that you put in. So the credit that's due to you will come to you on these days. If you have any presentations, if you have any meetings, this is where you'll find that the results are in your favor. So definitely great positive days for you to do that. Now, moving on to the 23rd and 24th. Again, very favorable, positive days for you. These are great days for you to do some socializing. Go out with your friends, have some fun, do some networking if possible. If you're someone who's in social media, also great time for you to do some work on your social media. Moving on to the 25th and 26th, this is where your energies are low. This is where you're wanting to self-isolate. This is where you have to be mindful of your decisions on these days. Don't make any hasty decisions on these days because in the following days to come, you'll definitely either have buyer's remorse or you'll look back on your decision that you made and kind of wish you hadn't. So definitely postpone any decision making. Keep your decisions pending. You also could have unexpected expenses, so keep an eye out for that as well. I would say hold off on these 2 days and let this energy pass, and you'll see that you could possibly do without that expense. Now, moving on to the 27th and 28th. These are days you want to focus on yourself. So give yourself some time, do some self-reflection, do some self-healing, do some meditating, do some journaling, spend some time with yourself and it'll help you to regain your energies. Now, moving on to the 29th and 30th. Again, money days for you. So you have great money days this month. You have 4 of them. Usually you get about 2 to 3. So, you begin on the same note as you're ending the month on your money days. So again, make the most of this energy, like really, do the manifesting, do the work, and you'll see that the money flow is actually really coming in. You'll have money in your wallet on these days. You'll see that if you need to get money back that you've lent out to people, they'll easily give it back to you. There's less resistance when it comes to money on these days. So now let's look at the important days where you need to practice caution. So on the 25th and 26th, you could have unexpected expenses. You could have low energy. On the 10th, 11th, and 12th, this is where you want to be mindful of your health, debt, disputes, expenses. And then again on the 15th, 16th, and 17th, where your energies could be, you could feel very stressed on these days. So these are basically 8 days of this month that you need to practice some caution. The rest of the month is your month. So make the most of the blessings that come your way. Now, as far as money days, your money days are the 1st, 2nd, 29th, and 30th. This is where you'll see that the money flow is coming in easy. It's easy to manifest money on these days. If you want to do a scratch and win lottery, great days for you to do that. You'll see that the money is, it's easy. This is the energy of the day, is finances. Now, if you want to learn about money, if you're into the stock market and you're trying to learn how to trade or you're trying to learn more about the markets, the 8th and 9th are great days for you to do that, because you'll actually be able to absorb that information and something will click. You'll understand something you didn't understand before. Now, if you're looking to invest further, if you're already in the markets and you're looking to diversify your portfolio, then the 23rd and 24th are great days for you to do that. So definitely make the most of those energies. Now, if you're married, then your honey days is the 13th and 14th, where you'll see that your bond with your spouse is very good. Your energies are in sync. So great days for you to do something together. If you're single and you're looking to mingle, then the 8th and 9th are great days for you to do that, because the emotions you're putting in, the energy you're putting in will get reciprocated on these days. So definitely make the most of that energy. Now, if you're a student, the 8th and 9th are great days for you to absorb any information this month. You'll see that your mind is more clear, it's more focused, and you're able to actually take in a lot more. Now, if you're looking to rest, relax, and reflect, then the 27th and 28th are your days this month. So definitely take some time out for yourself, treat yourself, and Aries, I hope you make the most of every blessing that comes to you this April. Until next month, thank you. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.